too bad. I made over 80 without missing. I missed, you know, at the very beginning, the first couple of balls, I, you know, was just getting my stroke in. I missed a couple, but then I was on a streak of over 80, and I was closing in, finishing up my 100. And my last putt was a left to right breaker, which is my nemesis, and I ended up missing one. I missed two actually, but I putted better today than I did the last time, so I just got to keep on doing it. And then after I do that, I do a lag putting game. So at least if I do that, you know, then it's checked off the list. Now I can move to my wedges and chip shots. And then I get to celebrate with full shots. You know, I'm not doing it the other way around now. Hey guys, so a lot of people have been asking me about the Hogan Role, and I guess it can be a little bit confusing, but basically what we're trying to do is really get the club into that position where I call it the claw. You're turning the toe down, and it can really help you compress the golf ball. And I'm reminded of a playing lesson that David Duval talked about, where he was saying that he wants to keep the club head above the plane on the downswing. And I think what he's saying is, you know, he has a very Hogan-like swing, you know, with a big wrist cock, and he has to roll that club over, you know, to keep it from falling behind him.
When I'm here, I want this to happen on my right wrist.
Whoa, 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 that's casting.
That is not casting. That's putting the club on top of the plane, okay? And as we all know, if you want to drive it consistently well, hit anything consistently well, you need to play on or on top of the plane. That's just all there is to it. And you're trying to eliminate face rotation. You know?
And I think that's what Mr. Hogan was doing as well. And but I feel that I'm turning the toe down with gravity. I'm not trying to manipulate anything. I'm just turning the face down to meet the ball. I mean, that's the simple way to explain it. But it didn't happen overnight. You know, it took me a while to get the feeling of it. But it's pretty natural now, and you know, and I think it's worth practicing or fooling around with at the very least, because it does a lot of good things. And I think it is also similar to what Jack Nicklaus was saying when he said that he doesn't think you can release the club too early. I think he's talking about getting the hands in that position to be able to continue to apply leverage on the golf club. You know, guys, I think it's important to remember that golf is a discipline, not unlike another fine art. This is what it's all about. It's so beautiful. The sun's going down. I'm the only person out here. And, you know, golf is a discipline, and it should be respected as such. And it's not unlike another art form. I consider it a fine art. And there's a difference to me between a fine art and a popular art. A popular art is something you can teach yourself, like, you know, guitar or breakdancing. But a fine art is like classical violin or ballet. You need a master to teach you. And it's very rare that somebody can do it all on their own. I've had the great pleasure of working with so many top professionals, and, you know, you have to do the work yourself. That's why it's a discipline. But if you're just wandering around lost in the jungle, it can be pretty tough. But, you know, I think that's a good way to look at it.
Hey guys, so let's cut to the chase. Here's my old golf swing. And here's my new golf swing. Five years ago, I started a YouTube channel, and I wanted to improve my golf swing by using Ben Hogan's 5 lessons. Well, guess what? It worked. And along the way, I picked up over 8 million views on YouTube, and I learned how to shoot under par. Unbelievable, right? Well, the great news is I have a brand new instructional video called The Hogan Code. In this video, I break down everything that I learned over my long journey to learn to swing like Ben Hogan. And now you can learn the very same techniques that I used to become the golfer I always wanted to be. Now, this video offers tons of insights that I picked up along the way while I was digging it out of the dirt. But if you get this video, I am convinced it will help you get to where you want to be in a fraction of the time that it took me. I don't think I know a person alive that doesn't wish they had a better golf swing. I used to be a hacker, and then the next thing you know, I can shoot under par, and I'm sponsored by the Ben Hogan Golf Equipment Company. Can you believe it? It's unreal, right? But it's true, it really happened. I did it, and you can too. So go to myswingevolution.com, where you're going to find a completely revamped website with a social media platform where you can make your own profile and talk with other people on Team MSC about how you can take your game to the next level. Don't hesitate. Go to myswingevolution.com today. And remember, hit 'em long and hit 'em straight.